Yo, what's up guys? It is Monster Jam Collector Racing here, and today is Holiday Points Competition Season 5, Event number 4. So coming into this event, we have your new points leader, Fat-Dash30, in the Blizzard Bashers, the 909 Wolf. So here are your matchups in round number 1. We're going to start off with 32 Degrees and Gravedigger. And by the way, your Event 3 champion was Monster Jam Dallas in Thomas. And here's the final row, ending it off with Hall and Ice Soldier Fortune. So those are your matchups in round number 1. If you lose in this round, you get 1 point. So let's start things off, shall we? We're going to kick things off with 32 Degrees and Gravedigger. And event number 4 is underway. And the first one's going to 32 Degrees. Next up is Iso Toro Loco taking on the Chromafrost Blue Crustacean. And it's going to be good race. But it's just barely Iso Toro Loco. Next up is Mohawk Warrior taking on the Gold Dragonoid. It's going to be Mohawk Warrior. Next up is Team Hot Wheels Firestorm taking on Higher Education. It's going to be Team Hot Wheels. Next up is the Blizzard Bashers Bigfoot taking on Ice Monster Dalmatian. And it's going to be Ice Monster Dalmatian. Next up is the Twisted Treads Bone Shaker taking on the Chromafrost El Toro Loco. And it's going to be Bone Shaker. Next up is Ice Cream Man taking on Dragon. And it's going to be Dragon. Next up is Zombie Hunter Chromafrost taking on Monster Mutt. It's going to be Monster Mutt. Next up is Derailed taking on El Superfasto. And it's going to be El Superfasto. Now we have your Event 3 runner-up, Batman. He takes on Sriracha. And it's going to be, close race. Oh, it's so close. But just barely, Sriracha takes the win over Batman. Next up is Avenger taking on Ice Blue Thunder. And it's going to be Avenger winning with a block. Next up is the Blizzard Bashers Tiger Shark taking on Jester. And it's going to be good race. But it's just barely Jester. Next up is One Bet Scoop taking on your points leader, the 909 Wolf. And it's going to be, I think that was One Bet Scoop. Yes, it is. One Bet Scoop defeats Blizzard Bashers, the 909 Wolf. Next up is Red El Toro Loco taking on the Chromafrost Dragon. And it's going to be Red El Toro Loco. Now we have your Event 3 champion, Thomas. He takes on the Blizzard Bashers Mega Rex. And it's going to be Thomas. And the final race of round 1 is Hall and Ice Soldier Fortune. It's going to be Soldier Fortune Ice. So here are the trucks that lost in this round, meaning to get 1 point for this event. Now it's time for round number 2. If you lose in this round, you get 2 points. We're to kick things off with 32 Degrees taking on Ice El Toro Loco. Round 2 is underway. And it's going to be 32 Degrees. Next up is Team Hot Wheels Firestorm taking on Mohawk Warrior. It's going to be Team Hot Wheels. Next up is Ice Monster Dalmatian taking on the Twisted Treads Bone Shaker. And it's going to be Bone Shaker. Next up is Monster Mutt taking on Dragon. And it's going to be Monster Mutt. Next up is Sriracha taking on El Superfasto. And it's going to be El Superfasto. Next up is Avenger taking on Jester. And it's going to be Avenger. Next up is Red El Toro Loco taking on One Bad Scoop. And it's going to be Red El Toro Loco. And the final race of round 2 is Thomas and Ice Soldier Fortune. And it's going to be Thomas. So these trucks all lost in round 2, meaning they get 2 points for this event. Now it's time for round number 3. If you lose in this round, you get 3 points. We're going to kick things off with 32 Degrees taking on Team Hot Wheels Firestorm. Round 3 is underway. And it's going to be 32 degrees. Next up is Monster Mutt taking on the Twisted Treads Bone Shaker. And it's going to be Monster Mutt. Next up is Avenger taking on El Superfasto. And it's going to be El Superfasto. And the final race of round 3 is Thomas and Red El Toro Loco. It's going to be Thomas. So these trucks lost in this round, meaning to get 3 points for the event. Now it's time for round number 4, which is the semifinals. Let's go over your field of trucks. Inside of 32 degrees, we have Dolores Simons. Inside of Monster Mutt, we have AK Beeson. Inside of El Superfasto, we have Hot Wheels Monster Truck Live Crew. And inside of Thomas, we have Monster Jam Dallas. If you lose here, you get 4 points. We're going to kick things off with 32 degrees and Monster Mutt. Round 4 is underway. It's going to be 32 degrees. Who will meet 32 degrees in the championship race? Thomas or El Superfasto? It's going to be El Superfasto. So these 2 trucks lost in the semifinals, meaning to get 4 points for the event. And here we are in the championship race. We have Dolores Simons in 32 degrees and Hot Wheels Monster Truck Live Crew and El Superfasto. The winner gets 6 and the loser gets 5. The winner of Holiday Points Competition Season 5, Event number 4, is going to be none other than... What a race! And it is 32 degrees. Dolores Simons takes the win in Event number 4 and gets 6 points for winning the event. So congratulations, Dolores Simons. You take the win here in Event number 4. And Hot Wheels Monster Truck Live Crew gets 5 points. Good job, man. But anyways, let me go calculate the current point standings and I'll be right back. Alright guys, so here are your current point standings after Event number 4. We have a tie for the points lead, which is Fat Dash 30 in the Blizzard Bashers, the 909 Wolf, and Riley McCord in Red El Toro Loco. They both come in with 14 points. Sriracha comes in with 13 points. And then these 3 trucks right here, Thomas, Mohawk Warrior, and 32 Degrees. These 3 get 12 points for this event. One Bad Scoop alone gets 11 points. The Blizzard Bashers Megarax gets 10 points. These 2 trucks right here, Dragon and Monster Mutt, they both get 9 points for this event. This row is 8. And these 2 trucks right here, the Blizzard Bashers Tiger Shark and Ice Blue Thunder, they both come in with 7 points. This row is 6. This row is 5. And these 2 trucks right here, the Blizzard Bashers Bigfoot and Holyall, come in last place with 4 points. So yeah, that concludes event number 4, and I'll see you guys in event number 5.